Hey there, friends. Welcome back to some more I did it again! Shadowrun. God damn it, that's gonna be a thing now. Shadowrun Dragonfall. When we last left off, we did some more exploring of the hotel, and we found Green Winter's apartment, and when we went in, he was dead. He had the same short-circuited jatter. Holy crap! Data jack that happened to Monica, and we've picked up some CDs from a vault in his in his apartment, and then we got a call from Blitz here saying, "Hey, come up here and if you want to help, and we can get some good stuff out of this thing." I'm like, "Okay." So we need to go to the 5th floor in order to get that. So let's get on with the rest of the game, and we are on the 5th floor. So I want my camera to start moving. There we go. So let's get on with the rest of the game and see what we can find. Open up the door. Anything in here? This is a fancy bathroom. This is where I would get naked. I would get naked in this bathroom right here. You know, flap out the dong and all that stuff. You know. No one else would? Sounds about right. So I'm guessing, just guessing, that this is the door we need to open. And something tells me bad things are going to happen. Alright, here we go. Tappa, tappa, tappa. We're done. Wait, when did that thing get installed? Take cover. So, we're being attacked by Rubits. I hate when Roombas... Holy crap. Oh, this is so bad. This is so not good. I don't know what I need to do. I need to heal. Christopher Walken. Okay, that 20 hit points. Yeah, that needs to come back. Okay, so I think this time around I'm going to use the, don't kill us damagey thingy. Give us some defense. And give Jaeger. Yeah, I'm going to give her a little bit of accuracy, because I'm going to have to switch guns up and go with the shoddy and kabang bang. That's all the damage it did. I'm not too keen on that damage. That damage was not damage enough. So, here we go. Hopefully we're not going to screw this up and die. We're probably going to screw this up and die. Oh, and we have Blitz. I think Blitz is going to need to come over here and just go rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Well, at least you hit. Don't hit him! What are you doing? You crazy bastard, you. Right, it's my turn for spells. That's not bad damage. Oh, I want to zoom in. I want to see what's going on. Ugh. Alright, it's still my turn. So I'm going to throw a mystical fireball in your face. See, that's a mystical fireball. So it's not necessarily fire, it's just a ball, of stuff. It's a ball of stuff. And one more shot right to your face. Why aren't you dead yet? Please die. 2 more times. You are dead. And we'll just end the turn here, because that's what I figured. It's not going to. I think we need to get Mr. Decker dude into there. I think. Don't remember. But I think the first thing I'm going to do right here is I'm going to... Oh, you only have 2 level 2s. Do you have any? You have 2 medkit ones. Okay, we'll actually medkit her. That's good. That's good. Okay, now we're going to go in here and do crazy stuff. Run! Oh, you're immune. Alright, let's see if I can actually run in here. See if I can bait you. Debait you. Masterly. Okay. Oh, I can... Ooh, he can summon... Oh, I need 3 points. So that's not going to happen. 70%, 65, 70. Only 70. Well, gosh, the damage is so crappy. Well, that was a little bit more damage, I guess. It just needs to go away. Just go away. Reload that. And we'll just take him. Can I actually shoot from there? Probably gonna miss. No, I actually hit it for once. That's fine. Okay, and enter. I think that's a grenade launcher. Now that I think of it, that's a grenade launcher. That's bad. Grenades are bad. Okay. I can't. Let me get this straight. I can't see that, but I can see for an attack. I don't necessarily know how that works. But it works good enough for me. Alright, Jaeger. You need to be able to shoot. So that's still 2. 1 will be right there. Damn, this is not gonna hit. Oh, it hit. Well, okay. Call me a liar, because I am a liar. Alright. Miss. That's great. Miss. That's great. Miss. That's great. Why don't we Why don't we miss a little bit more? Are you just gonna do this whole thing where you turn around, or are you actually gonna shoot? Oh no, that wasn't a grenade. Huh. Well, okay then. We're gonna be crazy, dude. You're gonna come over here and interact. Run! I did. Oh, that's bad. That's not good. Do you have your stim pack thing up? No. Oh, okay. Run over here and attack. And another damage. Damn. Okay. Can I make it into here? Nope. I'm totally no. Ooh, well, that's full. That's full cover. So this thing's going to attack us. There's no getting around that. It's going to happen. So if I can use this and do a decent amount of damage, because it's straight up going to attack somebody. Why is it not attacking anybody? It keeps making a liar out of me. Oh, that works. Alright. Come. Excuse me. My throat. Come on, Glory. For glory. Never mind. Not for glory. Why can I not hit with a spell, but I can hit with an attack? Does my attack go through walls or something? There's something going on here that is not on the up and... Damn it! Stop missing! Alright, and throw your ninja star. Whya! Sweet. We are now still almost dead. And something tells me that there's going to be more people over here. So, I think is it F5 to quick save? I don't know. We'll just regularly save real quick. Just going to save real quick, just in case, just so if I die, I don't have to do it again. Just don't want to do that. Confirm. Okay. Oh, there's a drone. Which means there's probably more drones. I think I'm actually going to have Glory heal herself. Real quick. Glory, where are ye? Alright. Yeah, just use that on yourself. You're confirmed. Thank you, because you're going to be all up in everybody's business. So, are we in a fight now? Let's see. We've got a drone. The drone appears to be broken. All it can seem to do is hover in place. I guess we'll take it. Why not? And we've got more drugs, which I don't care about. Hello. Oh, I thought I could pick up more. I can. Is that a heal thing? Or is that more drugs? It's more drugs. Oh, it's for a formula. I can make drugs if I want. Open safe. There's... Oh, 1,400 Nuyen. I like that. And more drugs. You know what? I am just loaded now. I can start my own cartel. Everything's good. That's all it's in here. That's all he had in here? Dreck. So, I think that is everything. Or maybe it's not. Do I have to go, like, beat people up again? I think I have to go to the tippy top. The tippy tippy top top do. I think. Let us go, Track. Slowly. Very, very slowly. Why? Dude. Why you guys... Take your frackin' time. Alright, let's go. No, we are on the penthouse suite. Huh. So, I guess we're done? Question mark? I don't know. Let's get out of here. Charlie ho and whatnot, my friends. We shall go. And leave. Leave Das Castle House. Hey, thanks for the assist. Can't tell you how happy I am to leave this place behind. No problem. Blitz nods at you, then abruptly changes the subject. Say, you wouldn't happen to need a Nova Hot Decker, would you? Well, first of all, if you call yourself Nova Hot again, I'm going to punch you in your face. Because suddenly I find myself unemployed. As it happens, we could use a Decker, yes. Excellent, fantastic, I promise you. You won't regret it. And he joins our team. Yay! We are rejoicing on the inside and on the outside. Mostly on the inside, though. Your team makes its way back to the nearest U-Bahn station. 20 minutes later, you're on a return trip to the Krezarbazar, leaving the filth of the Drogon kip far behind. But the image of Green Winter's twisted corpse continues to linger in your mind. You lift one of the discs that you pulled from Winter's safe to the light. Period means stop the sentence. Reflections dance off its surface. With luck, you'll soon have the answers that you've been looking for. If the game would load... Thank you. I like it when the game loads. Nice game. When it loads. Whoa, crew advancement available. As you lead your team through the shadows, your companions will continue to develop and learn new combat skills. Clicking the icon in the lower right-hand corner of the screen will open the crew advancement menu. When this icon is highlighted, one or more of your companions is eligible to learn a new combat skill. At each advancement level, you may choose one of two possible combat skills for each of your runners. Choose wisely. So we do have crew advancement, and I need to click. So let's start with the Jaeger. We can have Sniper Specialist, which gains sniper rifle ability that increases accuracy by 35% for one shot. Or Shotgun Specialist, that imbalances targets, making them easier to hit on subsequent attacks. Well, I definitely like her Sniper, so I think I'm going to go with Sniper. I'm going to go with that. And then she gets, like, grenades and stuff. So, yeah, let's confirm that one. Yeah, confirm. So, the next time we can get Frag Grenade boosts or Flashbang Grenades, then Sniper, the next Sniper Specialist. And then we can get Sharpshooter. Ooh, gives you a new weapon. I like the weapon. Oh ho ho, the weapon. Ooh, Sniper Rifle Specialist 3. Or the speed. Actually, all of those are pretty good because I'm going to be going through. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there. Wait. Can I pick another one or something? Or, oh, maybe it's just confirming thing. So for him, we have Meltdown, which is a electro core spell, which strips 1 armor from affected targets, or blade specialist, which increases his accuracy with throwing knives. I want the spell. We'll confirm that one. And with glory, we have pistol specialist or compound attack, followed by kick. Pierces up to 1 armor, may do AP damage. Let's go with the razor attack. I like her as a melee fighter. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. She's not bad. She's just not bad. We can carry a premium medkit on each mission. Huh. Oh, adrenal. Ooh. Oh, that's a revive. Anyway. Alright, so we'll confirm that one. Confirm. Everybody's been confirmed. He doesn't get something until level 3, so let's confirm all. Let's confirm all. Am I done? Is that it? Okay, let's just click this thing then. Does it go away? What? I thought it was supposed to go away. I just leveled everybody up. I guess it means if it's flashing or something. I don't know. Let's see real quick how the Samuel Beckenbauer is doing. Good old Samuel.
Hello again, Manfred. What can I do for you?
How is Silk doing?
Yes, she mentioned that you had sent her. I don't know what you told her, Shelton McFarkles, but whatever you said, it worked. Silk's determination is truly inspiring. A cram habit is a difficult thing to beat, but I don't doubt that she'll make it.
I'd like to talk to you about your organization. Are we accepting more donations again?
Yes, my friend, we are now ready to open up donations once again. Thanks to your kind assistance, the shelter is now fully stocked with blankets and space heaters. And we have enough rice, salt, and barley to last through the winter.
Are you making booze?
But guaranteeing the physical well-being of the crew and bars are needy is only part of the equation. We must see to their mental well-being as well. Our next goal is a fully stocked library. With 350 new in, we can make the purchase. Whatever you could spare would be most appreciated.
Well, as soon as we got like 1,400, you can just go ahead and take the 350. Samuel's eyes widened.
This is incredibly generous. Thank you, my friend. Marvelous. Truly marvelous. With this contribution, we have reached our second goal. We will put this money to use stocking the library with full range of literature, philosophy, poetry, and training manuals. Basically, it's those, like, you know, something for dummies books. Thank you again for your help, Sultan McFarkles. You've made a tremendous difference to this community.
Happy to help, Sammy boy. That's how I say goodbye. Like little gunshots, you know.
The Cruiser Wizard Bazaar needs more people like you, my friend.
Let's talk about something else. I'm just passing by. I just want to give you some monies, and then I'm on my way. So before we start going around everywhere, actually, I could talk to her. Actually, I end up talking to her anyway. I'm gonna go back in. I'm spoiling things now. Go inside. Oh, we can talk to let's talk to Blitz. It's a ballroom, Blitz. Blitz looks up at your approach. The table beside him is filled with cigarette butts. A data jack cable dangles from a portable terminal set up by his side.
Hey, Chief, you need something?
Now that you've gotten all settled in, I've got some questions for you. Blitz glances wistfully back at the terminal on the table, then turns back with a sigh of resignation.
I suppose, but try to keep it short, okay, Chief? I've got things to do.
How long were you in the Drogan Kip?
I ended up there after the Anarchist Revolution of '39.
I was just a kid back then, too young to realize how good I was. How much money I could have made working the shadows. He shakes his head, a wistful expression on his face.
And so, being young and dumb, I fell in love with the gang crowd. And that was that.
You're a member of a drug gang? Why should I trust... Oh. No. Why should I trust you?
Why wouldn't you, Chief? I mean, just look at me.
He does his best to give you a winning smile.
I'm a trustworthy guy.
Prove it. Tell me about the gang you ran with.
I don't know. Well, I don't know all about that much, Chief. I wasn't a member of the gang leadership or anything. I'm not really sure why you care either.
Consider it a test. I need to know where your loyalties lie. He rolls his eyes. If that's what it'll take for you to trust me, fine. Anything for you, Chief. Well, where to begin? When I first arrived at the Dragonfall, I spent some time taking in the lay of the land. The Schwarzherzen were still a pretty small gang, strictly street level, but I could see where they were going places. I did a little pro bono decking for their leader, a fat little dwarf named Dieter. Dieter? Soon enough, I was part of the family. For a drug gang, the Schwarzherzen. That's just a strange word to say. Schwarz. I have been derailed by a word. We're decent enough folks. I made a lot of money with them, helped them take the hotel in the first place. We had a lot of good years there. Then Dieter was killed in a firefight, and our happy little family fell apart. Was that when the hotel got attacked? Blitz takes a deep breath, shifts his weight from one foot to the other. Not exactly. The Schwarzherzen maintained their hold on the Dragonfall, but the change of leadership was bad news for me. After Dieter kicked the bucket, his second-in-command took over. She was a real piece of work. Called herself Leonie Luster. She had a vicious streak a mile long, and she was none too fond of me. Did she turn on you? I thought that said something different. I was like, what? Immediately. Don't know why. Maybe she felt threatened by my friendship with Dieter back before he ate that bullet. Or maybe she was just jealous of my rugged good looks. Who the hell knows? But the point is, she went after me. Vigorously. Within 24 hours of Dieter's death, I had a price on my head. And then the hotel got taken over. So that's what you need to know about the Schwarzherzen. Schwarzy. I like that one. Then they were a great gang. Powerful gang. I helped them make them that way. Then they had a management turnover and everything went to hell. Blitz rocks back and forth on his feet, his hands in his pockets. That's it. End of story. Anything else you want to talk about? Wait a second. That isn't it. There are some pretty big holes in that story. Oh, come on, Chief. This is all ancient history. Wouldn't you rather talk about the future, the runs we're going to go on, all the money we're going to make? Blitz, tell me what happened between Lester putting the price on your head and the hotel getting attacked. All right, Chief. Fine. If that's what it'll take you to make you happy. I like to be happy. You need to make your chief happy. So I was in a bind, right? The members of the Schwarzherzen were loyal to Lester were all out for my blood, and none of the others were going to stick their necks out for me. The advantage of being a ganger is protection in numbers. When those numbers turn against you, you've got to get creative with what you're going to stay alive. What'd you do? Blitz taps the plastic of his data jack. What I had to. Lester had declared war on me, so I retaliated and won. All without ever firing a shot. It's not an answer. You won't be satisfied until I spell it out, will you? Okay, fine. I hacked into Lester's computer and sent all of her information to a rival organization. Remember Frank from the hotel? He was my liaison. Then they hit the Schwarzherzen and then hit him hard. And they took the hotel, and then they took me. I'll admit that plan had backfired a little. You did what you had to do. In your place, I probably would have done the same. Blitz lets out a sigh of relief. Thanks, Chief. I knew you'd understand. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back what I was doing. He gives you a lazy salute. We'll talk later, I'm sure. And Chief, glad to be a member of the team. So that was Blitz. We've learned a little bit more about him. There's Dante. We need to go say hello. Pop, pop. Ruff. Ruff, ruff. Look down at the pair of bright eyes set into scruffy face looking back up at you. Looking down at those huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. We are going to pet him, because he's a good boy. Roof. He's woof. So, let's go ahead and talk to more of our peoples. This is going to be, well, this whole game is story, basically, so we're going to have lots of talking. Hey, boss. Dietrich gives you a slight nod. What can I do for you? How are you holding up? It seems like you seem to take Monica's death harder than the others did. Dietrich shakes his head, a wistful expression on his face. Nah, no harder. But I'm less buttoned up than the others are. Jaeger will never let herself show any weakness and glory. Well, she's too full of chrome to feel much of anything. He shrugs. Me? I don't give a damn. I spent too much of my life putting on a show for others already. What do you mean by that?
I used to front a punk band way back when. Believe it or not, I've spent a pretty good chunk of my life on the stage. Whenever we were playing, I was living up to our fans' expectations. Spouting off, getting into fights, getting drunk, getting laid. Not a bad life, all things considered.
Wait a second, you can sing? Whoa! No one told me about that. What was your band called? Maybe I've heard of it.
Oh, I doubt it, boss. We never really got any airplay.
Spit it out, old man.
Alright, boss, if you insist. The band was called Messerkampf. Spelled just like it sounds, in big capital letters with an exclamation point. We weren't a big act or anything. Sold a few records here and there. Toured around Europe. We had a decent following in England, and we holed up from London from 31 to 36. Spent most of our time slumming it around the East End, and picked up enough Cockney to irritate the folks back home.
So like this walking around going like this and whatnot? Probably not like that. Had to get some water. He shakes his head.
Truth be told, the whole chapter of my life is a bit of a blur. We didn't do it for the fans or the fame, and we sure didn't care about the money. All that mattered to us was staying young, drunk, and angry.
He takes a moment to examine his gnarled hands, a sad smile on his face.
We managed the second two. Good God, where's the time gone?
Dietrich shakes himself from his reverie and looks back up at you. That familiar, easy grin returns to his face.
Well, anyway, boss, everything ends eventually, and I washed my hands of all this years ago. So let's change the subject if you don't mind.
Wait a second, you can sing? He regards you with a critical eye.
I was the front man for a punk band, boss. Fuck no, I can't sing.
He grins.
But I wasn't half bad at riling up a crowd.
How'd you go from fronting a band to running in the shadows?
Wasn't as big of a leap as you'd think. I already had a healthy disrespect for authority, and I had the magic to back it up. One nice thing about shamanism, as long as you keep your idol happy, it doesn't matter what else you do. The Dragon Slayers chose me to be his servant, and as long as I was scrapping with someone bigger than me, he didn't much care whether I did it on stage or in the shadows.
Tell me about the Dragon Slayer. He shrugs.
Not much to tell. He chose me when I was just a kid. I could always feel him in my heart, goading me to laugh louder, hit harder, and get rowdier than the rest. Of course, my family didn't understand, but the hell with him, I thought. I knew I was destined for greater things. So I listened to him, and I cracked the skulls of a lot of bad people. He saw this and was pleased and rewarded me with magic. And I used that magic to crack bigger, thicker skulls and so on. He shrugs. It's a simple life, but a good one.
So long, Dietrich.
He nods at you. Take it easy, boss.
So Dietrich was in a punk band, and he was probably like, ah, la 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 hee, ah, la 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 ah, I'm in a punk band and I'm singing. At least I'd like to think that that's how it went. Eager turns to face you. There's a pained look on her face.
Look, I owe you an apology.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, it is. When Monica died, I was pissed. That probably doesn't come as a huge surprise. But I took that anger out on you, and I shouldn't have. Seeing Winter's body like that was enough to convince me that you couldn't have done anything to help Monica, and I couldn't have either. We're dealing with something new. Monica was a good friend of mine. Her death hurt. I got carried away, and I said some things that I shouldn't have. And I want to apologize for that.
Her body relaxes. She begins to turn away.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
There are a few things that I want to say. She stops and turns back to face you. You can see the worriness behind her eyes.
Go ahead. Nobody's stopping you.
So, if you remember what Monica said about Jaegers, you need to be like up front and in her face, or she won't respect us. So, I accept your apology, but if you ever insult me in front of the team again, you're going to regret it. That's a promise. And she doesn't want to be like kissed ass or anything. She nods appreciatively.
Some backbone. That's good to see. Don't worry, Selder McFarkles. I won't question your competence again. Not in front of the others, at least. But I won't lie. I still have concerns about you.
That's your prerogative, but don't forget who leads the team. What kind of concerns? Basic ones. I don't want to see history repeat itself. Make up your mind, Jaeger. You just said that you don't blame me for Monica's death. I don't. That's not the history I was talking about. She turns away. You should go, fearless leader. I've got prep work for our next run, and you've got more important things to do than watch me packing my gear. So, one more person to talk to. Glory! Celta McFarkles, what do you need? We're not going to look at her aura again. Hey Glory, how you holding up? Don't worry about me, I'm solid. I know there's a way to actually get her to start talking. If you say you're good, I trust you. Glory's expression remains neutral, but she grants you a barely perceptible nod. I have a question for you, Glory, of the personal kind. I'm not big on sharing sport, personal reasons. You understand, I'm sure. Sure, I understand, but I still need to talk to you. Glory lets out a weary sigh. Ask your questions, but do it quickly. I have things to do. You started running in the shadows much more than 5 years ago, tops, so what's with the vintage chrome? It was cheap, gets the job done, end of discussion. I don't think so. I've done some street SAMs in my time, but I've never met anyone who would voluntarily install cyberware that old. You're right, there's more to it than I'm letting on, but I'm not interested in talking about it. I can't help but notice that you seem guarded, withdrawn. That's my problem, and none of your concern. If whatever happened to you has impaired your ability to trust me, then it's my concern. Come on, Glory, talk to me. Trust is earned, and I don't know you yet. Maybe later when we get to know one another better we can talk. For now, I'd prefer if you dropped it. That's all I needed to know. And I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later. So, we have Paul Amsel to talk to and deliver the discs, but what are on them? What is on them? English. I'm terrible at it. But what is on the discs? We will find out. Most definitely, not lying to you. We will find out next time on Shadowrun Dragonfall, or Shradowrun, whichever. Whichever one you want to call it. That's fine with me. I think we're to the point now where I don't mind. But until then, guys, and gals, and everyone, take care, and as always, have a good one. Shadowrun.